How's it going, man? I was just texting my good buddy Chris, and he's saying how I've been saying how it's still hot here. Well, it's cold now. Feels good. It's like in the upper, well, mid mid 40s to lower 50s, and yeah, it doesn't bother me. I used to not be able to stand the cold, but I'm really liking it. But then today I'm already over it, but I don't know. But it's not hot. I can take a lady walking whenever, well, not whenever, but I took her walking Saturday morning. Um, I used to leave like before, before it's starting to get light and it's still dark, but now I don't like to do that because there's deer, coyotes, uh, people wandering around, and more I don't want to run into deer or coyotes, or actually more deer. So I waited till it was light, but it was still cloudy, and we're going to this real close park that I like to go to. It's the one where I've seen the most coyotes. And a raccoon ran across in front of me while I was driving. I wasn't close to hitting it or nothing, but I've never seen a raccoon run at full speed before. Looked weird. Like you just see them like kind of padding around. This one was running. And lady saw it, but she's in the car. I had the windows up, and that drove her nuts. And then, as soon as we get on the pathway, like there's a deer there. So I threw a rock near it to kind of startle it. So because deer have charged her like once before, so now after that I'm like really worried about that. So I threw a rock near it to just get it away from us. But the pathway, the concrete or cement pathway that we're on, it had drizzled a little bit, so it was wet. So the deer starts flopping around all over the place, and that just sets the lady off even more. It's like, damn. And then the deer, it just ran like a little bit away, like it wouldn't leave. And I was like, man. So let me get to the point. I started a new book, Bentley Little: The Return. Springerville is famous for the legend of the Mogollon Monster. Of course, nobody really believes it. It's just a good campfire story, something to attract gullible tourists, until an excavation team unearths a figurine of a screaming woman, the jawbone of a deformed animal, and a child's toy. How odd that they were buried together. Odd, too, is the foul odor lingering in the air, the strange noises at night, and the man's face found hanging from a tree. Other locals are locking their doors because after sundown, the campfire stories can seem very, very real. I've heard of the Mogollon Monster. It's like Bigfoot, so not many Bigfoot books. Was that one that the guy Max Brooks wrote, World War Z? He wrote a Bigfoot book. That was pretty good. But I'm gonna do a quick review of Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale. I think it's called. Full title, from 2010. Written and directed by Jalmari Helander, and starring Jorma Tomila. I watched it because that's the guy who did the two Sisu movies. And it has Jorma Tomila, who plays Corpy. So it's got to be good. Like Sisu 1 and 2, they're great. Like some of the best action movies I've seen in the last couple of years. And so I watched it on Shudder, and I did think it was going to be gory or have a lot of action, and it doesn't. It's just a simple tale about and Jorma, the guy who plays Sisu, he's kind of like the main character. Him and his son, they live alone. The Americans are doing like excavating on the mountaintop. I sneeze all the time. And they've excavated something. I think it's Santa. So and there's like wolves, but The guy from Sisu, he sets like a trap, I think, to catch the wolves or to kill them because he puts like stakes at the bottom, and something falls in it, and it's like an old man, and I don't remember where exactly went through him, but it didn't kill him. So the guy from Sisu takes him out of there, and he like has a place where he slaughters pigs, and I think he was gonna like butcher the old man to get rid of him, but he's still alive. And then the son, he's little. He's a little kid, like under 10, maybe like 8 or 9, maybe 10, but he just seems so little. He's been like studying like what the real Santa Claus is like, and I've heard stories like uh, what the real Santa was like he like torture and kill the bad kids. So that's what this is about, and I thought it was gonna be, like I said, more action, gore, just craziness. I was expecting maybe like kind of like Evil Dead too, but it's not. Like the whole time I was okay. Halfway through the movie, it's gonna get crazy, and I was like, there's no crazy gore kills. The Santa guy is just laying out on a slab. He's awake, and then after a while, I was like, okay, maybe at the hour point it'll go crazy, and then about the hour point, like things start to happen, but it's not what I mean. I shouldn't have been expecting like a gore fest. This is just a really good uh, Christmas Santa Claus story, and it's actually like it's exciting, but it's more like it's not like Indiana Jones, but it's more closer to that than like Evil Dead. Um, I don't want to spoil it, but it's cool because you see Santa's. I'll tell you that when you see Santa's helpers, they're all naked, and I'd heard of that. I kind of knew that. I knew that already, so that was weird. See a bunch of naked beans running around in the snow. So, and there's no gore. There is no gore. There's a couple of kills. Like a guy gets a pickaxe to the back of the head, but there's no blood or anything. It's real quick. It was pretty good. I was thinking, man, this might be the best movie I watch for the month of December for Christmas. But I would give it a 2.5. I really like seeing Jorma Tamila from the guy from Sisu, and I was thinking, man, he looks way younger than he does in Sisu. He looks like a middle-aged man, and then I realized that this is from 2010. Sisu's from what 2022, so they made it 2021. 11 years, 12 years later. He's definitely like looks like an old man now. I mean, he's still badass, and he has that kind of. I wonder like if the director saw like when he made this movie and he watched it, and he looked at Jorma and he was like, man, this guy's badass. We gotta make something for him because he has that strength that kind of that silent, stoic strength that Sisu has. It's in here, and you can kind of see it. So I was just watching him. His hair is brown. He just overall looks younger. Maybe he couldn't have done Sisu until he got older. And now this guy's gonna do Rambo. That's what I hear. I mean, it should be awesome. But if you're curious to see where Sisu came from, and then I was kind of put off because the name Rare Exports, it doesn't sound interesting at all. It's a Christmas movie, but it's Christmas time, and if you're looking for a Christmas movie, this one's worth a watch. I give it a 3, better than average. And I don't know, I know people are already like watching this every year, so I watch it on Shudder. But I guess you could pay for it to stream anywhere. So Rare Exports, good job. What's your name? Jamari. And I mean, I'll do a couple of more Christmas horror movies, but I'm expecting them to be all very, very terrible. So we'll go from there, and I'll see you later.